He was planning the perfect Valentine's surprise. 3 weeks in Japan, romantic hotels, fancy dinners. What he didn't know was that she'd already been with someone else. 8 years. Since he was 20, she was 18. They'd grown up together, shared everything. He'd been supporting her dreams, her health journey, never asking for anything back. When she left for Japan, they cried together at the airport. She promised this trip was just for her independence, nothing to do with their relationship. He believed her completely. For 3 years, he'd carried their financial burden while she focused on her health. He never minded. Love meant lifting each other up, right? Right? 1 week in, she called crying. She needed him there, couldn't handle being alone. So he rearranged his entire life to spend 2 months with her. Naturally, this went exactly as planned. Then she started school. Made friends. Suddenly, she didn't need him quite so desperately anymore. Funny how that works. But what happened next changed everything. Could he shorten his visit? She needed to focus on herself, after all. 2 months became 3 weeks. He said yes, because that's what you do when you love someone. The texts got shorter. I love you stopped coming back. Phone calls felt strained. But she still said she missed him, still wanted him to visit. What was he supposed to think? 6 weeks apart, and she ran to him at the airport. Kissed him hard, hugged him tight. That first night felt electric. Maybe everything was fine after all. But something was different. The spark wasn't quite there. She was present but distant. Like she was performing the part of a girlfriend she used to be. He spent weeks planning the perfect Valentine's surprise. A resort hotel. Fancy dinner reservations. Beautiful sights mapped out. Everything she deserved, and everything he needed to prove. But what happened next changed everything. She was astounded by everything. Truly couldn't believe the effort he'd put in. She loved it all. But something was missing. Not even a card in return. She posted everything. Every sight. Every meal. Every moment of their perfect weekend. Except, she erased him from every single frame. After all that planning, all that effort, all that love, she didn't even get him a card. The smallest gesture. It should have been his first real clue. They returned to their room after the perfect weekend. He was glowing. She was quiet. Then she led with 4 words that changed everything. You are really sweet. Nothing good ever follows you are really sweet, but I have to tell you something. His heart sank. He knew. Somehow, he'd always known. Not once. 3 times. She'd been with someone else 3 times. Before he bought the tickets. Before Valentine's Day. Before everything he'd just poured his heart into. The cruelest detail, she'd cheated before he even bought the plane tickets. She watched him spend thousands, plan everything, fly across the world, knowing what she'd done. I love you but I'm not in love with you anymore. 8 years. 1 sentence. Everything, gone. He couldn't get a flight home for 3 days. Stranded in a foreign country, away from everyone who loved him, sleeping next to the woman who'd just destroyed his world. Things got messy. She'd hug him when he needed comfort. They'd share a bed, cuddle like before. It was intimate and devastating. But what happened next changed everything. After that first night of confession, something chilled him. She didn't cry anymore. She didn't seem emotional at all. His last night in Japan, he tried one more time. Brought up everything again. Maybe she'd changed her mind. She came to the airport. They had breakfast together, like nothing had changed. I don't want this to be goodbye, she said, but a see you later. She asked if it was okay to give him a goodbye kiss. 2 kisses. I love you. Then she watched him disappear through security. 13 hours in the air. Couldn't sleep. Couldn't eat. Had to buy Wi-Fi just to text his parents. Completely broken. But what happened next changed everything. Back in the apartment they'd shared for 4 years. Her things still everywhere. He had 1 month to figure out where to move before she returned. 8 years. Since he was 20, she was 18. His Valentine's surprise had revealed everything, except how to live without her.